South Bronx, the world is yours.
Two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut.
Welcome to Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in an interconference game. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This game marks the end of a road trip for Oklahoma City. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches that they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
Out left to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Pass to Portis. Out to Turner. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Turner. Outside, Dort. Floats one up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-point attempt by Giannis. Holmgren gets the bucket.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. And here's the fast break. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Kicks it out to Jordan. Back to SGA. They get it back. Jordan from downtown. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for three.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Now, here's SGA. 5 points in the game. Jordan with screen. Down low. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, I don't know how many of these he's run, DeAndre Jordan, in the pick and rolls, but boy, is he good at it.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside our test. This one for three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Because Turner is so mobile and so fast, you can't let him get comfortable running in the open court.
Holmgren the screen. Cranes it from beyond the arc. SGA's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. Pass to Turner. And slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bucks making a change here. .34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 7. Here's the drive.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Outside, SGA. 3 seconds left. And it's in. Nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Back to Porter. SGA with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. And the dunk by SGA.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Sweet move. It's deflected.
Wow, don't bring that in here. Porter's protecting his house.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder leading by 4. Now Holmgren. SGA feeling it out a bit. And there's the drive. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Holmgren with the steal. Stolen by Artest. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Hey, there has never been a question about Porter Jr. as an athlete. He's as good as it gets in that regard. And he's got speed, too. He can really motor.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. There's Williams. Rebound, Milwaukee. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From distance, Shea puts it through.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Giannis. Good D by Jordan.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here's SGA. 19 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. At his size, with his agility and length and strength. And what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, he's going to make it a long night for you.
And he makes the first. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Mitchell is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here's Porter. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. And then Porter hit the champ.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Pass to Williams. Now Wallace. Williams a screen to the paint. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, that free throw percentage of theirs has gone down since last season. As a matter of fact, significantly down.
Here's Kuzma. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And it's time for an injury report.
I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, you can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
Outside Turner. Shoots over Holmgren. And too long on the shot.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Back to SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Bucks trail. Outside, Antetokounmpo takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Shot from the low block. 6 to shoot. Back to Portis. Good D by Holmgren.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Screen by Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. A rebound by the Bucks.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Artest. Giannis right side. "36 seconds left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a new group in here for the Thunder. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell is double. Back to Hartenstein. Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. The Thunder shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 2. And coming up,
Oklahoma City, 32.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Holmgren's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Giannis automatic inside.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Holmgren the screen. SGA with the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might.
Giannis!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Caruso. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Now here's Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Artest. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now SGA defending. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly He's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
All right, Allie, thank you. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Can't get it to go. And the Bucks with possession here. Giannis left side. Now Kuzma. It's Portis. Oh, what a finish.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on him, throwing it down with force.
Fires the 3. And there's the 3.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Antetokounmpo. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. Hey, that's why you want an experienced veteran like DeAndre Jordan. That's a huge hoop from him.
For 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Jordan the screen to take the lead. That does not go. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Portis fires. And down goes the 3.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
SGA.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Artest. Giannis outside. Outside Artest. Takes the 3. Cleared away by Caruso.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Jordan coming up big. His name is Cole, and he ups the ante and delivers.
And stolen by Caruso. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Here's SGA. Jordan.
Fearless against the contact. Jordan ignores the foul, just plays through it, and focuses on trying to get the shot.
He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Poke loose. Caruso with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. The 3 goes down.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Miles Turner. What a response. Hitting a 3
one three-pointer right on the heels of another. And again, we're tied. And how about this crowd right now? They are bananas.
Tremendous stuff here. I mean, you talk about nose-to-nose action, we've got it.
County goes for three.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the three right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Big-time shot right there, fellas. In a big moment, and this game definitely worth the price of admission.
Jordan the screen. SGA double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Cleared away by Turner.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, good on the layup. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso. Outside, SGA. Holmgren. The three is off.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's Jordan. It drops.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City.